Thought you were talking about my vagina for a second.
No, Paul. I think you
My
have
kitty
I
cat.
think you have a penis if you look down there and check again.
I got rid of that. I sent that back.
Yo, check out the general chat. Look at those pics I just sent, dude. I took a bike ride today, and these are some old.
Bro.
Welcome to
love
Doinktown, everybody. I'm Johnny Hell.
Oh,
This
wow.
is Zach.
Perfect.
Hello,
talking
motherfucker.
about, what were you saying, Zach?
No, I actually don't want to talk about it right now on the pod because I was not supposed to do that.
Okay, and Polly
Jesus.
P. Doink.
You really
idiot.
hit us with the twist.
Polly to
Did
the
you do
P.
the music?
Yeah.
Hell
my
yeah,
God.
dude! You really fucked us on this kissing.
Well, what's
thing
funny
on
is
this one.
we've been asking him to do this for the longest time. We
And
finally
it kind of
did
worked. I feel pretty good right now.
What are you
You didn't just say a cuss word, did you?
I did.
You did say the
Oh,
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody listens. We're
Stop
not
it.
ever gonna make this anything big.
Y'all ready for me to hit this blinker, dog?
Hit the blinky blink.
No, the blinker, dog. It's not a blink. It's not a blinky blink, Dad.
It's yes. It's yes and okay.
Not no.
I said yes, and you're wrong. It's not a blinky.
That is one big
It's a
pile of shit.
blinker, Mr. 72-year-old.
Blinker. A blink.
I'm saying this because I learned what a blinker is yesterday. I'm like, it's got to be a vape. I know it's a vape.
No, a blinker is your turn signal on your car. A
It's your
doink.
turn. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
True.
You idiot.
You're correct. You don't ever want to say right when you're talking about signals because that might lead somebody to believe that you're saying to turn right when you're actually saying that's correct, turn left.
Okay. Did you know that okay, the phrase okay, is actually a shortened version from the 50s where kids thought it was funny when you said all correct?
Oh.
Oh, so the O came from the A in all because kids are stupid, and the C turned to a K because kids thought it was funny. That's what funny was back
Why
in
is
the
it
50s.
spelled OKAY then?
That's some dumbass trying to make it a real word. It was never. It's just okay. If you actually, you don't spell OKAY. That's a dumbass
Yes, you
putting
do.
AY on
It's
it. Who does that?
O-C-K. It's O-C-K-A-Y.
No, it's just
no, that's
O.
Ake. And you can get it the Ake way if you go to the right place.
This is not okay.
All right, anyway, I'm going to hit my blinker now and go to a different realm.
See you later, Blinkhead. Is you can blink 182?
Let's see.
Not gonna hit my
Okay
blinker, dude. I'm not
is an
gonna do
English
that.
word that means agreement, acceptance, or approval. It can also be used to indicate that something is satisfactory or acceptable.
did
And
it
how do
come-
you
where did it-
spell that?
Come from though.
I asked first. How do you spell that, Doctor?
It's O-K-A-Y. And then
Dr.
here's the
Phil.
thing that says OK versus O-K-A-Y, which is correct. Trusted science. Let's see.
There are two different words.
Do you use OK or do you use O-K-A-Y? Chances are you use both. You certainly see both forms pretty frequently, and they're used interchangeably.
Wrong.
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
not
We figured it out.
interchangeably. That's incorrect.
Interchangeably.
I said interchangeably, dude.
What about
Okay.
O
Okay.
period K period?
I've seen that one. Those people, I think me and Paul can both agree, can fuck off.
The period people?
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
beat them.
because what does that actually mean? Oh, that means oh, period.
Well, it should really be AC should be the phrase for all correct.
But I
All
think
correct.
you're okay about that. The meaning of okay though, meaning
All correct.
Well, look at this. We're less than
you're
5 minutes in, and we've already learned so much. We've got
Oh my
a
God,
hell
who the
of
hell
a podcast
cares?
here today, and I just want everybody to know that you're in for the best hour of your life. Here it comes, Doinktown, shoving our jokes and our thoughts about life down your precious earhole vagina.
Don't get me salivating and fantasizing about things.
And just busting a load all up inside them, making your ears pregnant, and then you give birth
can I do
to
an-
knowledge babies.
Can I
Later
do
on
an
with next
impression of
week's
all the listeners? Can I do an impression of all the listeners real quick?
you're gonna leave. Yeah, dude. That's right.
That's what all the listeners just did.
But
I
first,
feel like I've done an impression that's similar to the of the listeners that was quite similar to that because we're consistent.
why don't we go?
do. We don't change.
Why don't we go ahead and go back to one of my favorite segments? How's your week been? So, Polly, Doink,
Okay,
how's your fucking
can-
week been?
you can call on me, but here's how I want to do my week. Open forum.
Open for
I want to have a conversation with y'all. I don't want to just spit out the things I did this week like some sort of like a toddler talks to their uncle.
the people want to
And
know.
then I did this, and then I did this.
I don't know. That's pretty intriguing. It sounds
Yeah.
like
Anyway.
a natural conversation when you do it that way,
It's
Paul.
almost
When
like
you
you're
do soft
insulting.
things like that.
The listener.
Don't want to hear what I did?
I do.
Yes.
All right, I didn't do much, but I've watched some hitters, some top-notch cinema.
Ooh, tell me about them.
Kinema.
First one, I watched A Different Man. Y'all heard about that?
Mm-mm.
I have not even ever
You should-
heard of it once.
It's on Bizzle,
Okay.
and it's the story of this guy. He's got a very deformed face, and it's actually a real person.
Gross.
It's a
Oh,
real
sorry.
person who plays this guy. So let's be a little nicer.
Sounds like a Batman villain.
Sorry.
His name is Alex Parsons, I think.
Because
But,
you were the one telling the story, I had to do what you would have done if I was telling the story.
I would never do that. But anyway, yeah, it's about him, and he has this like medical procedure done that changes his face to much more
To a less fucked up
attractive.
face.
Yeah, much less
Not a
deformed face.
monster.
But then he slowly learns the message. Almost had me in tears. It's about
Okay.
loving yourself, Zach. Okay.
Okay. I clearly don't, so that's why I'm over here having a problem with this.
And what's the name
can
of this
only-
again?
A Different Man.
Oh man, starring.
Alex Parsons.
Alex Parsons and some other guy who plays the hunk, the hot guy.
Is
But
it
only
a-
it teaches
we don't
you-
need to know. I will agree
It
with you
teaches
there.
you-
I don't give a fuck who plays the hunk.
No, fuck the hunk.
Is he a
What it-
hunk? Or is he just a flunk?
He's
'Cause
just
his
a
face
normal
is
looking guy. I think.
Funked up. So what
Well, I
did
do
you
wanna
give
see Alex
that
Parsons.
out of
Can you pull him up real quick?
10?
Dr. Paco on the other end of this podcast.
What are we talking about?
Pull
Another
up Alex
person?
Parsons. Alex Parsons.
Okay.
Not you, but our producer, Dr. Paco.
Dr.
Dr.
Paco. I
Paco.
like that.
Oh, he likes it.
Okay, well, he
Hell, he
looks
can get
kind of like
behind
a football player or something.
Are you gonna share it so I can see
You
it? or
gotta
are we just
share it
gonna
so we can all
fucking-
see it.
Am I not sharing my
okay.
screen?
I'll look at it on my own.
Whoopsie-doodle.
We are ruined.
Whoopsie-doodle.
He's been sharing
Oh.
something wrong the whole time.
I was just trying to get a look at this guy that I accidentally made fun of and laughed at and mocked.
He just. Are we still
All right,
recording? Did
and
we cancel the
3,
screen? Oh yeah, you do want to see
2,
this guy. 'cause
All
you're
right,
gonna
here we
feel
go.
pretty
I'm
bad.
sharing the screen now.
That is not him.
He's fine. He's an American football
yeah.
player.
He looks.
but,
He's our vice. That's our vice president, dude.
Paul, for a second, I kind of thought that was him, and I was gonna be like, dude,
What's
JD
this
Vance
movie called
isn't that
again?
unattractive.
You have to be very hot. It's a. They call it A Different Man is the movie. I think the guy's name is. Maybe it's Alex Pearsons.
I did kind of just hijack the thing and say that I knew his name.
There he is. No, Adam
It is
Pearson.
Pearson. Adam
He's
Pearson.
right there. You just went right. Did you not notice him?
Jeez Louise. What happened
What is
to
this
his fucking
syndrome that he
ass?
has?
Holy
Is it,
it's
shit.
a
is it
long-
the thing where his skin, his body, like they grow way
He's getting
too?
his
Oh my
tumors
God, look
grow.
at
He's got
this one.
tumors in his.
Gotcha.
But
Jeez
no, the
Louise.
guy's awesome. So we're not gonna shit on him here at all.
I'm
And the
not
movie is
at all.
fantastic. It really, I don't know. It was just really moving because this guy's like, just being himself. It teaches you to not be like shy or like hide who you really are.
We go on a real note. I was
like
gonna say earlier, it kind of feels like I'm just like always. Life is just kind of like, feels like a nightmare almost.
It is.
And I really mean that. Like, it really feels like I'm always on edge. Like, I'm always waiting for... Like, I'm scared all the fucking time. So, fucking props to this dude for not living in fear and being a bitch like I am.
Where's your fucking
Yeah, dude,
balls?
it's very inspiring. Because I feel the same way sometimes. I'm like, if this guy can go out there and like sing karaoke,
Can we get a...
I can't sing karaoke. I'm way too afraid to sing karaoke.
Where's your fucking balls?
Thank you.
You know what I call karaoke? Scarioke, because I'm scared.
I love doing karaoke.
That's appropriate.
I'd be too nervous.
Embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. The thing that sucks about karaoke is people inevitably record you singing, and then you have to listen to it later on. And it's
when
like
it really hurts.
in your
I do know
head. In your
my,
head, you're doing an amazing job. You're like nailing it, and then you watch the videos that people record of you, and it's like, no, I did not.
My
nail
karaoke
it.
songs, if I was to ever do it, would be Chattahoochee.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Yeah.
You want to do it here for a second?
No.
Please.
I did Marty Robbins. I did a Marty Robbins cover at a gay bar.
I think he probably talked about it on here because we talked about the gay bar.
Yeah.
They did, but my dad recorded me, and I saw the recording. I was as still as a statue. It was the most like I would have hated to even see it.
What's funny is it's like the irony
throat.
in all of this is the person that's nervous like we are. That's just like, I just want to get this over with. I'll just stand, not like John Michael over there, but like me and Paul, who are like,
He's got a spirit.
stiff as
He's
a
got a
board,
heart.
stiff as a board, whatever. And you can think
Light
you
as
look
a feather.
bad watching it back, like John Michael just said. But either way, if you're the one that's doing the more embarrassing, moving around shit, you look a lot more natural and like you're having more fun, and it's a lot easier to watch that person than it is to be like,
The weirdo up there who's not.
Chattahoochee.
If you're not dancing or like at least swaying around at all,
Yeah.
you're just like, who forced you to do this? You need to get out of your show.
You're not having
are you
fun.
always
We're here to
afraid?
have fun.
Why are you so afraid? Why are you karaoke?
Karaoke. Oh, that's the word of the day, I think. 'Cause maybe episode title, wink, YouTube viewers.
We'll make it the most unsearchable word in the world.
Karaoke, yeah. A word we made up for the title. Yeah.
Yeah, all of our titles are like, no one is ever gonna find this.
Why don't we get any views?
I got a couple reasons. I've been writing them down.
You gay?
Oh, yep,
Oh yeah,
that's
okay,
number one.
Back to my week. So I watched that movie. I've recommended it. It's on HBO, so both of you guys can probably go watch it. I imagine you got HBO.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll try to grow some balls and.
What would you give that out of 10?
Oh,
Before
dude,
we
I'd
move
give
on
that
to
at
the
least
next
like probably a 9 on the, because it's also like it's a moving story, but it's also done in like a creepy, like you feel like there's something creepy happening in the background the whole time.
Yeah, because there's a fucking terrifying.
Don't say it. He's a guy. He's a normal guy with.
That is one big pile of shit.
It teaches you to like love people too.
That's one.
Anyway.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you.
You're ugly.
I'm gonna
You're
go ahead.
disgusting. I'm going to kill you.
I didn't. Hey, I mean,
Wrong.
I let John Michael finish off the insult
Uh-huh.
and all that.
All right,
you know,
what-
I started it.
What else did we watch
held
this
out.
week?
I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna try to save us some
We
face
got
here.
a
no
9
pun
out of
intended.
10, man. Though, check it out. We joke, but yes, check it out if you're watching. A different person.
Yes. A different man.
Different
Get
man.
the title
Adam
right,
Pearson.
at least.
Adam Pearson.
A different
I
person.
also watched. I'll pierce you. son.
Damn
I-
Pearson.
Sorry, go continue,
Can
Paul.
I continue? No
Can
wonder
I
nobody
finish?
watches this goddamn show.
Yes.
Another thing I watched was The Iron Claw. That movie sucks.
Okay. Is
Womp
that older?
No, it's new as fuck, and I'm kidding. It doesn't suck. It's got it's got Zac Efron.
Okay.
It's got
Ooh.
the Bear, Jeremy Allen Coe or whatever.
Okay.
Paulie's giving us a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's got Lip from
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
the Shine Down.
Please resubscribe.
It is the saddest movie I've seen in like 30 years.
Oh.
The Iron
Aw.
Claw is the saddest movie you've seen in.
Dude, it's so sad. Everybody dies in it either by suicide or by terrible circumstances. And it is so fun to watch because you can be like, at
Damn.
least it's not me. And wrestling is stupid.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Is that dangerous to say? Is Ric Flair gonna come?
No, I was gonna say,
Beat my
yeah,
ass?
I agree. On
I
that
did
note,
learn this though.
go ahead.
Oh, on that note, what?
No, it's a more than a 2-second thought. It's like a 15-second
all right.
thought. So
Well, let me hold that thought.
Hold that. Thought.
I did gain a new
Physically
respect
holding
for
it.
wrestling. I did gain a new respect for wrestling because there's a scene in it where this chick is talking to Zac Efron's character, Kevin Von Erich,
Bacon.
whatever. Kevin Bacon, and she goes,
Wrong.
"Isn't it all fake?"
Like,
Like she said, "Isn't it fake?" And then he was like, "No, it's not fake. It's a show. It's produced. So it's like these guys are still incredible athletes who are doing these things, but they're not actually punching each other in the face, you know. And the show is like
Yes.
it's planned, just
well,
like
they're
any
pulling
other.
punches, but they still punch each other.
Yeah, and you're still getting hurt. When they
Sometimes.
jump off the top rope, they're actually jumping off the top rope. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
You're not gonna be
And
able
I
to.
was like-
You can't fake landing on somebody from the top rope.
Exactly. I was like, and that
You
like put
can
it in a new
you
perspective
can
for me. I was
practice
like,
it
there is
like they're saying.
Yeah, there is some shit here. Legit stuff. Okay, now you can let your thought go. Zach, go.
I was gonna say that I quickly checked it out on Netflix because I was like, let's do that, you know? Let's check this out on Netflix. Get some. I never was a huge fan of wrestling growing up, but I started that shit on Netflix, and I was
Raw?
like, I can kind of feel the nostalgia, even though I wasn't a huge fan. Like, I can be happy for the people that are. And then and I'm not even exaggerating. It was like every 45 seconds they were like, and this is a new era. Netflix. We're on Netflix. This is on Netflix. We're on
all like
Netflix. I'm like, literally, it's on Netflix. Why are you promoting Netflix?
Yeah. Who are
You
you?
fucking
all-
idiots. Like,
You
dude,
need to
like,
watch the movie because it's a lot of that. It's a lot of like in the ring, like that. It's where that voice came from. That
No, I
fucking,
get.
like,
I like the
ridiculous-
voice. I like all that. It's just,
Yeah.
why are you promoting? That's part of it, Paul.
Well,
But no, that's part of the theatrics of wrestling. I don't like it, but I get it. But like, why are you promoting that? Netflix is like so gross. It was like, dude, chill the fuck out. Like every
they're
other
paying
line.
$9 trillion to have it on Netflix, so Netflix is probably like, you have to say
Yeah,
this.
and they're
every
making
45 seconds.
TikToks. You know, they gotta.
Dude,
They gotta
share
promote
that
it,
shit
too,
it
on
was
yeah.
so
social
gross.
media.
I was like, this could have been good, but literally Netflix mentioning Netflix the whole time ruined it.
well,
Did somebody come out in like a Netflix
it's
cape?
advertisement, baby.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I like got
Basically.
semi excited when I kept seeing those ads, and I just can't bring myself to watch it because I just always find something better to do.
Well, you're always
You
staring at
always
their
will be
cocks.
able to. It's
Yeah.
awful.
No, Johnny can't watch it because he watches. He's like, my eyes just gravitate towards their.
Oh yeah, if I do
Your
put it
jaw.
on, I just get super. I get a boner, and then I turn on some porno.
I was worried. I was watching it alone, and I was like, I'm watching the gayest thing ever made because it's just four like massive dudes in tights, like in speedos, bouncing on each other.
We're gonna get a lot of
I
hate
love
for this
it.
one.
All right,
All,
well,
wrestling
of
is
my
fine.
all of my wrestling judgments are towards Netflix
Yeah.
weird promotion of themselves on Netflix.
I
I
love
get it,
the
they have
movie.
to.
let's move
I
on.
love the movie.
And
That was
quit
longer
hating
than
on
15 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead
The
and say it.
WWE. Anything else you watched this week? Also, what out of
yes.
10 would you give that wrestling movie you watched?
Probably
Iron
an 8.
Claw.
I'd give it 8 suicides out of 10.
Nice.
Like-
There is a lot of suicide in that.
But like not the wrestling move, but the later on the road later down
Yeah.
the road wrestlers
the
move.
CTE.
Is suicide a wrestler's move?
I don't know. I was just making.
Did they have
It
like a
should be.
Benoit murder suicide?
No, there's no murder. in it,
That would be a good
unfortunately.
one. Murder suicide's always fun in a movie.
I love a murder suicide, but no, nothing. Just regular run of the mill old
Can
boy
we isolate
suicide.
that? I love a murder suicide. I want to keep that.
Yeah.
So
I'm talking to producer Dr. Paco there. We're gonna have to isolate that.
Paco. Yeah, I did one other thing.
What other thing? What you
Give me
got?
a drum roll, Z. Drum roll. Please. I've been waiting
Not it,
for it.
dude. That is not.
You've been waiting for
Hold
it.
up. Where the fuck is?
Good enough. More like that's not even a real drum roll. I don't know why I asked you.
Yeah, we don't have that.
I finished Lost.
Oh.
Just leave.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
That's actually what happened at the end. That guy came out. He said, "Just leave," and then they just got off the island and went home.
Dang.
Matt
There was
Berry
like a
says
bridge to like it was like
Terabithia.
yeah, they just went to Terabithia.
Got
That's
you there, dude.
the
actually-
surprise ending is their home was actually Terabithia, and
Yeah.
that's the twist at the end is
Terabithia.
that. Yeah.
Have you guys watched Lost? Have you finished it?
No.
No.
Can I spoil it for y'all? Do y'all give a
Yes.
shit? You probably. So everybody in
Yeah,
their
you-
mind,
They're all dead.
Go ahead and spoil it for
Well,
our 20 listeners, too.
the idea, everybody thinks that they're dead the whole time, the entire time of the show. That's
Meaning the
fucking
peop-
bullshit.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
What I've gained from it, this is my theory, is that they were the plane crash. They did all survive the plane crash.
Oh, so you don't know
And then-
the end. You don't actually know.
No, I've finished it.
They leave it up to
Nobody
you though,
knows,
so you don't
that's
know.
why.
Yeah, no, they don't say you were dead the whole time. They don't ever say anything like
They
that.
don't
It's
give you an
definitely-
ending, is what you're saying.
No, it's kind of bullshit. And
Lost
they leave.
is a
they
bullshit
leave-
fucking show
They
that
leave
doesn't
so
wrap up.
many fucking things unexplained.
Yeah, no,
the big
exactly.
black smoke. What the fuck's the big
That's
black
why Lost
smoke?
is a fucking terrible show.
Well, I love the show.
It's a
But
bad show. If they don't wrap
it
things up,
leaves
it's a bad
you-
show.
It leaves you pissed off at the end.
Yeah, it's a bad show.
But they're not dead. They die. When they die
They might
in the
be.
show, that's when they die. This is my theory. This is my theory.
Okay, well,
Is
what
it
would
they
you...
were
Lost
alive?
fucked up.
This is where Lost you.
Lost me.
I mean, they lost me like before even halfway through the show. I'm pretty
What
sure
would you
'cause I was
give
like,
Lost
as a
as a
12-year-old,
whole?
I was like, they're not gonna wrap any of this shit up.
There's too many
Yeah, I
twists
mean,
and turns. It's impossible.
J.J. Abrams never does. He's the king of the question.
Abrams.
He's the queen of the question.
Oh!
J.J. Abrams, yes.
Gay,
What
gay,
was
gay.
she-
Which is fine,
What would
unless
you
you're
give,
trying to wrap up an ending.
What would you give Lost as a whole, as a series, out of 10?
See, it's a tough one because
And what's your
Season-
favorite season?
I'd say season 1 through 3, except for like a couple episodes, fucking awesome. And then you can tell that they're like, I think what happened was the writers probably had an ending in mind that was going to take like 3 or 4 seasons. And the studio was like, fuck that. The show was a massive hit. We got to run it to the ground. So we
Pretty
need
sure
you-
that's
you-
like, I think that like.
we need you to
was
write
known
us
that that
50
happened.
more episodes. And then the writers were like, we don't have any idea what to put in the middle of this shit. So they had all this dumb back in
It's
time
exactly-
shit with Dharma.
It's what's happening with the show From. That's why I'm not even gonna finish it. I'm not even gonna watch that show probably, just because I watched the first 2 seasons and I finished the second season realizing, oh wait, they didn't wrap
is
anything
the-
up from season 1.
This is a lost scenario. I remember you
And
talking
I was like,
about that.
I'm not
actually.
watching this anymore. Wow, good for
You
you,
got one.
John Michael. Hold on, let me just try and sneak one in.
Look, you just gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. Hold it, Zach. You're too white. You're too pasty.
I got one.
I'm a fucking.
Are you a
enormous,
ghost?
like,
Are we learning
ghost
right now
of
that
it.
Zach doesn't actually exist? Stop moving it. Hold it.
For the listeners, we're trying to get a thumbs up symbol on our Discords to pop up. See, me
And
and
it's
Polly can get it going. But
I don't
Zach-
register.
Is it your light?
My penis is too small to register
Right.
me as a human being on Discord.
What if I do this? Can you get 2?
F both of you.
Both of you.
All right, it can't do 2.
Did you
Doesn't
give us a
understand 2.
rank out of 10 though for
No,
Lost?
he said it was very good, 1 through 3.
I'd probably give it like a 7. It's a really interesting show. It's a great time killer. It'll fill the void, but you're
Fill
gonna
the
be
void.
pissed off at the end. And
That's the theme of this week: filling the void.
filling
It's like,
the void.
Yes, we're filling the void of your ear holes with
hey,
thoughts.
I should watch Lost because it's probably gonna be like an exact like version of how my life is. Nothing's gonna wrap up, and
Well,
at the end I'm
speaking-
gonna be really disappointed.
Speaking of your life, Zach, have you watched anything? Have you gotten into any hijinks lately? How's your week been? Go.
Lay it on us,
Hijinks.
Chief.
What is a hijinks again? No.
It's where terrorists take over a plane. I think.
I have not experienced that this week.
Good one.
I
Good
did
one,
watch
Polly.
the second season of Goosebumps this week.
Ooh,
that
season
good? I've been
2 of the
actually-
Goo.
I liked the first season more, if I'm being honest with you guys. But
Please be honest with us. Yes, this is
mostly
an
just
honest
because
show.
in the second season I realized, oh, well, this is obviously made for teenagers and kids. Just because I'm like watching like 16-year-olds be like in love with each other, and I'm like, this is the lamest shit I've ever fucking seen. But then, like, I mean,
being retarded.
the Goosebumps part, I do.
I was trying to find a little bit of quietness just to sneak it in there.
Yeah, you got
Wrong.
there.
The Goosebumps
Wrong.
parts of the Goosebumps show were good though.
Yeah, did
Isn't
they
that
have?
with
Did it have that
that
creepy
Ross?
doll in it?
It does have Ross, who I will say does a terrible fucking job.
he's not a good actor?
No, he doesn't do a terrible job. It might just be the writing. So, it feels like somebody's first attempt at making a show.
They didn't like do any.
Like, it's not
they're
bad.
friends.
It's good, but it looks like somebody's gonna watch this and be like, "That was my first.
Yeah.
That was my first whack at this for sure." Like,
Still learning the ropes.
First wax.
because like some of like the dialogue and shit, you're like, that does not go that. Why would nobody would fucking say that? Like,
And then I told him, "You can have my second cheeseburger."
and the way they revealed
Is that a
Goosebumps,
line in
dude.
the show?
No, no.
Yeah, and then I found a wart on my butthole.
I think they call those goosebumps.
Ah, you
I
said
have
the thing.
genital goosebumps.
That's how they reveal the title of the show. I have these warts on my asshole. I believe they call those goosebumps, son. That's one of Ross's lines. I've never
Where's
say his
Chandler?
real name, just Ross.
All
These are
right.
how my weeks go. There's
Hey,
no
Ross?
nothing happens. We just
Well, no, you're doing a lot. You undersell yourself every week, and I got to tell you, guy, you're doing a lot. You're watching a show for 13 and 14-year-olds, and I think that's super awesome.
I'm really sorry I did that.
Anything else you get into, Freddie?
Yeah. Hold on. I feel like
Vigorously checks notes. I got nothing. Fuck.
yeah. Fuck. I made some good steak, but that's neither near nor hair.
Food corner.
What?
Either near there, there.
I did make the best steak I've ever had the other day that I sent y'all pictures of because I was like, this thing. It's crazy.
Dude, you know what I did? You know what I did after I saw that picture? I ate my phone.
Oh.
I had to get a new phone. It looks so
New
good.
phone.
Nice.
I did
I'm
have
joking. I didn't really
a
do
close
that.
friend of ours called me because they're doing dry January,
Oh yeah, who's that?
and I'm not gonna say who it is because it's the dry January thing probably isn't very.
Say their name, address, phone number, please.
I only know their social, so I'll give that out at the end.
Okay,
Put it out
that'll
there.
work.
We'll put that.
I don't
in
know
the
their
comments.
name. I don't know where they live. They're my best friend, but I don't know any of that. Just their social. Anyway, no, but this person reached out because they were like, I'm gonna do the dry January either way, but before they had decided that, or before they had actually stopped, like before January, at some point they were drinking and they looked down and they were like, I don't think I want to be doing this shit anymore. Like, I think I'm done with this. And basically they were like, well, I'll start with dry January, see how I feel, and then just continue it after that. And they hit me up basically being like, this shit is way more difficult than I thought it was going to fucking be.
Oh
Like,
man, yeah.
but that's
Yeah,
just
you
to
thought it
say
was
that,
gonna be
well, it's because people that, and this isn't a knock on anybody, most people that aren't like straight up alcoholics like I am, or like addicts, I would say more. I don't think I'm an alcoholic. I think I'm an addict. I think if you're not like, if you don't have like obvious problems with it, then you're like, oh, I don't have a problem with that. Or you don't view drinking as a problem until you actually think about stopping it forever. And then you analyze all the things in your life you use it for. And then you're like, oh, wait, this is a problem. Just because it's not
like,
killing me, like, doesn't mean it's not a
once you-
fucking problem.
Once you realize how you feel without it, and you're like, you realize all the things it was covering up, like all that.
And
Because it
sometimes
is like self-medicating a lot of the time.
It could
where
just
you're
be
like,
Real.
too
Yeah.
real for Johnny as a Budweiser.
PBR, but-
that's my 2 cents for that, though. I just want to give a shout out to anybody out there that's thinking about it, or
Yeah.
if you ever want
can
to
do
talk
it.
to anybody about not drinking, hit me up, bros.
Or
That's
call
about
us
the
at
drinking. I'm saying
530-420-6668. We'll help you get through it.
Here's another thing I saw today, though. I do definitely do that. And if you, I'm not joking though. If you specifically want to talk to somebody about slowing your drinking down or something, hit me up if you need to. But on another real note, somebody on Reddit was like, on the alcoholism Reddit subreddit was like, I had 7 years and then I drank yesterday. It wasn't even crazy. I like did it after a full day. I drank water the whole time. I didn't get trashed, but like I regret it. I threw away 7 years. This is my message to that person and to anyone else that fucks up one day or drinks one day. You didn't ruin 7 years. You still have 7 years of sobriety. One day is just one decision that made you be like, oh, wait, yeah, I don't like doing that. I was right. I don't like doing that. So don't beat yourself up.
Amen. Oh, I like that. What an appropriate applause.
Yeah, no, that's legit. That's the best way to look at it. You didn't fail. You still got 7 years.
Yeah, it's
you
not
can't
You
failing
still
at
went
all.
7 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be consecutive. As long as you're trying is what
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
And it's just confirmation that you're like, oh, yeah, I definitely didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just confirmation that you're human, buddy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my God, I'm loving this.
That is one big pile of shit.
So
Deluge
that's
of
my
positivity.
message for the week. Even
Back
though
to make it
I
all
feel like my
real.
world is crumbling around me all the time.
Well, hey, man. Well, you're here for other people, and your friends are here for you if you ever want to talk as well.
Thank you
Anything
for that.
else? Did you give a ranking for season 2 of Goosebumps? By the way,
I did not. I
How many
did not.
bumps?
I'll give it
bumps on
a.
that
how
old
many
goose?
bumps?
I'll give it a 6.5.
6.5 bumps.
I actually liked it a lot, but there was just like some of it was just too bad.
Hey, speaking of bumps,
Like,
speaking of bumps, what's
Speaking
up
of
with
bumps.
your wrist bump there?
Oh,
so
How's it looking?
don't look at real quick. Don't look
Okay.
at this and think that it's that, or 'cause this is a bone. It's still there,
this is the bone.
but it's still way down.
Yeah, it's gone down.
I got a bone for you.
You can see it right there.
I got a bump for you. I see it. Yeah, a little tiny little bump in there.
But I did watch some shit.
Yeah, what else you got for us, baby?
Last night I watched Dave Chappelle's just the SNL monologue.
I saw that
First
was
one of
blowing up on
2025.
YouTube.
Uh-huh. Did he say trans aren't people and they should all be gas?
Yeah,
Or
he's
Well,
famous
he
for that
only
now.
spoke the truth. No, he didn't say that. No, he actually. It was fucking awesome. I don't even really know what to say besides it was really cool.
Well, he's a great
was the
stand-up.
message?
He's one of the goats for sure.
Oh yeah, no.
he could
It,
drop his fucking turf
he just
bullshit.
confirmed again that like, because I haven't
people are
watched him in a
funnier.
long time. No, not that. No, I haven't watched him in a long time, but that he is one of the greats. Like just as soon as he's on stage, you're like, oh no, yeah, this motherfucker is so comfortable. Like, I don't know, but he at the very end, he said some shit like, you know, he was talking about Jimmy Carter. He closed it by saying, I don't know if he was a good president, but I know he was a great man because he like. I don't want to ruin it, but he was basically at the end of it. He was like, whether it's the Palisades or Palestinians, just be a fucking like, care about people around you.
Yeah.
Why are
Be
you
empathetic.
You're such a beaacon of positivity and light in this world, Zach. And I
Just
love
No,
you.
that wasn't me. That was Dave Chappelle.
I don't like it.
And I butchered it,
That
so
is one big
don't
pile
say
of
that. We should have just watched his like closing piece, but
Well, maybe we can get
I
a
watched
clip
that.
of it.
I'd give that a 9 out of 10. It was so fucking awesome.
Whether the
Not a-
Palisades or Penis Town, get it beaten, beat it out.
Yeah,
How's
whether you're
that? Is that what he
Yeah.
said?
white, black,
like that.
yellow, polka dot, you're all welcome in
I don't care if you're
Doinktown.
green or purple. You're cool with me. I didn't have a big week, guys. I did write a little rap. I could end it on that.
Oh, please.
No!
Give us some raps.
Yes, wrap it up. I mean, no, give us a rap.
I've already said enough embarrassing things. I might as well end it on this.
Wait, can you stop the lyrics?
Yeah.
This isn't gonna work.
Yeah, you're right. Just do it. Here we go. I got you.
I don't think I want to do it. I think we should probably save it for when a video comes out, right?
Yeah, we can. I mean, Johnny's putting in so much work here, obviously.
All right, well, Paul, you have to do yours first because mine is in response to yours.
Can I just play mine?
Yeah.
If
Because I
you want
can't do
to.
it. Mine's gonna sound so bad without the. I mean, it's already pretty bad.
We don't have to do that. We could just wait until we make an actual.
Oh, we're teasing. We're teasing so hard right now, though.
People are gonna be really pissed.
He said he was born to fly. I think I was born to cry. Bitching about my teeny weenie all up on that Spotify. When I piss fully ends up and zip my dick up in my fire. Hit record, get the hiccups, shoot a load straight in my eye. Find a grandma, slap her tits, hit dislike and unsubscribe. Oh wait, fuck, I changed my mind. Please like, share, and resubscribe. Please subscribe. We are gonna need that. Critics are appreciated. We just want some feedback.
Oh, he put some more in there.
Yeah.
No shit, but
Don't
we're
get
looking
me
for some green
salivating and
stacks.
fantasizing about
Digits
things.
more like it. 21 next week. 21 views next week. I'm a fucking psychic.
Oh,
Bro!
Now you do the sound effects, Paul.
I didn't know when he kept like stopping and being like, "Should I
That's
stop
it.
here?"
That's it. That's all I got. Now it's time for the blinker.
That was tight.
Being retarded.
What a send off.
All
All
right,
right.
ready for mine? Tell me if you can
Oh,
hear this.
snap. Do I have to look up my lyrics here? I was born to fly. Oh, snap. It sounds.
Guys with no discernible skills, trying to start a pod to pay all the bills. Because I'm sick of my job and I'm sick of my life. Starting up a pod, first guess math right.
I pray to God to help me start this pod.
Back in the booth up on Discord, we all freeze up when we hit the record. Even though we dream of being on Rogan, still dick only fit in an extra small Trojan.
I pray to God to help me start this pod.
Spending money on fancy mics. Our YouTube channel gets like 1 or 2 likes. People close to me recommend that I quit, but I won't do that. Why? Cause I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Help me start this pod. I pray to God. Help me start this pod. We out.
Damn, boys, we got
Not
some
over yet. It's
Damn.
not over yet.
All right,
real
here we
skill.
go.
Who's next?
Yo, I pray to God. Let me start this pod. Johnny Hell on the mic, and I go so hard. I produce the pod, getting fancy guests. Maybe next week I'll get Kanye West. We're in Doinktown. It's a place to be. It's a video pod that you can see on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Listen to our funny jokes and diatribes. Listen to our funny jokes and diatribes. Bitch.
Give me $200.
I
we
think
should-
we just fucking broke the internet.
Oh, that's hot.
We gotta clip that.
Can I do an impression of the listeners again?
Yeah. I'll do it too. That's just fire, son. Yo.
If I had a lighter, I would put them up to my ears here.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a question for me, though, dude.
Why are you gay?
How's your week been?
Yeah, man. It's been all right. Thanks for asking. Pretty good. I've been fucking.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You piece of shit, dude. He just opened his heart with that
Hey, I
rap.
just want to give you a real quick heads up, okay? JM, John Michael. If you ever hear that and then see Mr. MP Henshaw do this, it's always him when he does that.
This is exactly what this guy would say to cover his own ass. You see how
I love
quickly
you.
he
I'm not
he
mean.
defended himself?
I wouldn't do that to you.
All right,
And I
all
just
right.
took that. I just took that blinker, which made me sensitive and nice. So fuck y'all.
All right, here we go. Let me Let me rein you guys in. Grab the reins. Grab the reins back. Yes, here we go.
How is she? She's stable.
I've been working overtime, so a little bit less personal time for me, which has sucked. I've been having to wake up early to get to work. I've been screwing up my circadian rhythm, but you know what? I'm okay. I even worked yesterday, and I'm also super gay. And
Stop it.
sorry, I got stuck on the rap thing. But I did watch a few things that I would like to talk about. Before I get to some of the stuff that I watched more recently, I want to talk Batman. I know you like this.
We're back
lot.
on Batman. Okay, you know what?
No.
I'm not even going to give you any shit today. I
right.
realized I gave you a lot of shit last week about that.
I watched the Christopher Nolan Batman films. The only one I didn't watch was the Dark Knight Rises. But I watched Batman Begins and I watched The Dark Knight, and holy fuck, dude.
Dark Knight is the best.
Oh, those Christopher Nolan Batman movies are so good, bro.
I think I've only seen the first one like once. I always forgot that it was even like a part of the
Batman Begins.
Oh, it's so good, bro. It's so good because the first one's awesome because you straight up it's the only Batman movie that just straight up sets Batman up as a fucking ninja. From the very beginning, it's like this man is a ninja hiding in the shadows, knowing the best martial arts possible, being a fucking silent demon, basically, and it's fucking awesome.
Oh.
It's so
Christian
cool.
Bale, too.
It makes Batman awesome. And also, like, that first scene
Best
when he's,
Batman.
like, hiding up in the rafters and, like, grabbing people from, like, stealth angles when they're at the shipping yard. Oh, so good, dude. Because it's like, it's almost like a scene from a horror movie where, like, Batman's, like, the monster, like, grabbing people. It's
if
so
I saw
good.
somebody dressed up like a bat in a parking garage in the middle of the night, I would be terrified.
Yeah, it's great. It really sells that fucking horror aspect of Batman being, like, a terrifying creature to criminals. And also, another thing I like about the Nolan trilogy is that it basically makes Bruce Wayne / Batman into, like, James Bond, pretty much. And fucking Morgan Freeman, Lucius Fox, is his Q. So you get, like, these cool scenes where where Morgan Freeman's showing Batman all these, like, badass gadgets and stuff. It's, like, such a fun time, man. Those movies are so great. And
in this analogy, who's Alfred?
It takes out, like, 90% of the cartoonishness that you get from the Tim Burton verse, you know? It just straight up becomes, like, real life, but not, like, too realistic and gritty, which is what you get from some of the Matt Reeves new Batman stuff. Sometimes it is a little bit too, like, trying to be, like, gritty and dark and realistic. But I do love the Matt Reeves movie. But, goddamn, The Dark Knight is one of the best fucking movies ever made, dude. It is the best superhero movie ever made, which at this point is a very long list of movies, right? Like, there's a shitload of superhero movies out there. And so to be at the solidly at the tippity top of that list is an accomplishment for sure. So,
when did that movie, that came out in what, 2008 or something?
Yeah, well, I feel like
08?
Rising was 2009, so let's see, when did The Dark Knight come out? Kill some air for me while I look this up.
The Dark Knight
No,
came
I
out in
want the
2009.
2008.
No idea.
Come on. Yeah,
The other one came out in 2005. I know that.
Yes, The
They waited
Dark
3
Knight
years
came out
between
in
those puppies?
2008.
Pretty sure.
Great fucking movie. I almost want to give it a 10 out of 10, honestly. I might, you know what? I'm giving The Dark Knight a 10 out of 10. I think it's like a perfect movie.
Why so serious?
I think you're gonna make a lot of people agreeable with that
really
one.
happy. Really happy.
It's an amazing movie. And I'll give, you know what I'll give the Batman Begins? I'll give that a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not quite a 10 out of 10. You need
I gotta
the Heath
watch
Ledger
that one
Joker.
again.
Yeah, the Heath Ledger Joker really elevates The Dark Knight to a whole nother level.
And not just because he died filming it.
Well, he
It's a
died
great
after he
performance.
filmed it.
Even if he didn't die.
He died filming the other weird one.
Yeah,
Imaginarium of Dr. Fat Asses or whatever.
yeah.
Yes.
Did y'all see that one? That movie was not good.
I've watched it. It's pretty bad.
But yeah, definitely if you like Batman movies, I'm sure you've seen them, but rewatch them. The Christopher Nolan Batman films are amazing, and I'll give an update once I watch The Dark Knight Rises again. But in between The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, I've watched some other movies I want to speak about. First and foremost, I got Civil War, one of my favorite movies of 2024. I got it on 4K Ultra HD DVD for Christmas, and I finally got around to rewatching that movie this week. First time on the 4K DVD. It is amazing.
Not very good.
I consider that movie an absolute masterpiece. It just does everything it sets out to do like perfectly.
I don't even think it's a bad movie, but for some reason, I didn't like it.
So good to me.
It like flew by, and like not enough happened in it. It's probably very realistic, but it just didn't.
And you know what, Zach? To fly in the face of your critiques of it, I am gonna give that one a 10 out of 10 as well. I don't give 10 out of 10s away super freely.
You're giving them out 2 today. You're gonna give them out quite often.
I do consider Civil War to be a masterpiece, a perfect movie.
And you are talking, of course, about the Captain America Civil War.
No, not Captain America. The Frenchman, whatever this fucking director's name is. Civil War 2024, 10 out of 10.
Napoleon Bonaparte, I believe.
I mean, it's got my favorite woman in it, so
Kirsten Dunst.
I'll rewatch it just to get a good look at her in distress.
She's
at some point.
great. You want to look at her in her dress?
I said in distress.
Oh, in distress. What dress?
Distress.
Director Alex Garland.
That's a French guy?
I don't know. It seems like a French
You sure it's not
movie.
Alex Pearson's? The football player?
And not Adam Pearson.
I have to pee so bad because
out.
Johnny didn't let us do a goddamn pee break. He just
I
started
just
it like
kind
a
of
goddamn
started.
maniac.
We only got 13 minutes left, Ro.
Doesn't matter, dude. He could pee 17 times in that time.
I'm doing issues. Y'all want to hear how much I peed?
Yeah. What?
I told you how much I peed.
Well, it's still kind of
Not
my
today.
week, so I was gonna.
You don't care about my pee situation.
I care not as much as I care about Batman 17.
Right. Hit me in the face with your takes on Batman.
His letter.
Well, no, I already did. So I kind of want to talk. I've been, I've been playing this video game called Marvel Rivals lately, and I've talked about it a little bit, but I'm getting frustrated. I'm questioning why I keep playing it because it keeps pissing me off. I keep getting
Spawn in it?
Teammates. Spawn is in Mortal Kombat 11. He is not.
Oh, because I'm
Marvel
watching.
Rivals.
that's hot.
Spawn is a Dark Horse character.
Spawn
He's
fucking
not
rocks.
Marvel.
I'm watching Spawn.
That's Dark Horse. That's Scott McFarlane. Are you watching the HBO animated show?
Yes.
Oh my god. I love that it starts off with Scott McFarlane introducing the episode because he is such a fucking dork. And I'm like, every time I watch that show, I'm like, why did they let him do these intros?
Yeah, no. If he didn't
stupid.
talk, if it just showed him making the thing and then it went to the show, it'd be good. But him turning around and as soon as he starts talking, you're like, cut.
Yeah, it's like, why? Who thought this was a good idea? He's such a fucking nerd, dude.
It was like, honestly, actually, it wasn't even what I just said. For like 1 second, you're like, ooh, this is going to be kind of cool. I like it. It's the creator. And then you see him doing he's reading off of something behind the camera, and you're like, oh, God, dude.
Yeah.
You couldn't even fucking memorize your lines.
It's like, never let him be the face of anything. Like, you just let him draw pictures and write cool stories. Do not let him introduce his edgy fucking TV show. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. Anyway.
Man, that blinker got me, dude.
That blinker. Oh, baby. Oh man. Oh jeez. What else did I watch?
Geez.
I watched
Also-
this new anime called Sakamoto Days.
Is it motorcycles and
No, it's about a retired
No.
hitman who falls in love with this lady, and he starts working at a convenience
I'm trying to find
store.
flesh color.
And but it's funny. It's a funny show. He's working at a convenience store, and somebody comes.
Well, you're
in-
really selling it right now. Come on, dude. Jesus Christ. He's sort of like a gas station.
Well, I recommend it. It's
his
funny.
father-in-law is this guy that eats bananas on
And
Tuesdays.
He drives a Toyota Corolla.
Alright. Well, speaking of bananas, I've also been watching a show called Dan Dan Dan, which is kind of about these paranormal. It's got aliens and ghosts in it.
Wait, what are you
And the
watching?
aliens and ghosts are constantly trying to steal the main character's fucking penis, and then they steal his balls. And
Where's your fucking balls?
Yeah,
You're so quick with that one.
Oh, that's hot.
I highly recommend Dan 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 if you like aliens or ghosts, or sexy high school girls in animes.
Don't get me salivating and
Yeah, you
fantasizing
really had
about
me at high
things.
school.
Right. Well, there's also a sexy grandma in
um,
it. There's a very sexy grandma in it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And that's right up our alley for.
So I'll give Dan 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 an 8 out of 10. And I'll give Sakamoto Days an 8 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, see, all your ratings are.
really high.
Well, I only watch stuff I like.
I watched all of Goosebumps in 2 days, and I gave it a 6.5. I can
You
still
love
be
that.
realistic. I can even say I don't like.
It's nice.
I didn't enjoy watching Civil War very much, but I'd still give it like a 7.5 because it's a good movie. It is a good movie.
The soundtrack is perfect. The cinematography, perfect. The writing, perfect. The action
And then
sequences, perfect.
Don't forget
10 out of
the
10
lead
movie,
actress.
baby. Yeah, Kristen Dunst,
She's perfect.
incredible.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Nah.
Even
Well,
the supporting cast around Kristen
no.
Dunst is really
She's
good.
not in there? She's not in that movie?
No.
Jesse Plemons with those fucking sunglasses.
I love
dude.
him, dude.
Fucking
He
maniac.
is so good at being an American.
An American.
Who the
What kind
fuck
of
is
American
Jesse
are you?
Plemons?
He's married to old Kirsten Butthead.
Oh, yeah, no, I
He's
do love
Todd
him.
from Breaking Bad. Yeah.
He's also a chameleon of a person, acting wise.
He's a Gary
He's
Oldman.
fake. He's totally fake, blending in.
Gary
He is a-
Oldmillion.
Gary Oldman.
Love Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
He
man.
looks so much different in like different movies. It's insane. Even
You
though
know
he
what
doesn't.
Gary's son's name is?
Gary Youngman.
Young man.
Yeah.
Young man Gary Oldman.
Great Youngman
Everybody,
Oldman.
Thank you for listening to Doinktown.
Thank you for listening. And really quick, let's give a RIP, a shout out, a fucking
Yes.
much love
The
to
real OG.
Just leave.
to David Lynch
David
of
Lynch.
Twin Peaks fame.
Love you,
RIP,
David.
we miss you, we love you, you're the best there ever was. And maybe on a future episode we'll open up the portal to hell or heaven or the Red
only
Room or
seen
wherever the fuck you
2.
happen to reside in your spiritual form. We can get
I've only seen 2 of
you
your movies.
to guest on the show.
Which
But,
two have you seen?
For now, let's just shower
Blue
David Lynch with
Velvet
love.
and Mulholland Drive.
Those are two. The blue velvet is great.
Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet.
Not a good cake though for red velvet cake.
If it's blue, something's wrong.
Yeah. Well, what did we learn this week?
Blue styrofoam cake.
Guys, who's the fool? Who's the idiot? Who is the useless
Who's the X-Men
person?
who looks
I
like
was
this?
kind of an asshole at the beginning of this.
Yeah, you were.
The jerk.
You were also a little bit of
I
a
was the
bitch.
jerk. Yeah, but I feel kind of like a jerk for.
I don't
Then
know
I was a
if-
sensitive person.
Yeah, you were
Talking
actually
about
very
sobriety.
positive
You were a
during your.
bitch.
Yeah.
So should we
You're a
put-
bitch.
Should we change the worthless
You
person
were a
to the
bitch,
bitch?
Zach.
To the bitch?
So
No, just kidding,
okay,
you weren't a bitch. You
I
helped
opened
one
up as an asshole, but then I quickly tried
You
to.
opened up your asshole?
Yeah, that's been wide open the whole time. I didn't have to open that up.
I opened up my asshole. You jumped in it. Sorry.
Embarrassing.
Jumping on
I
in
was just gonna say. So who's what? Who are we?
it. You know what? I'm gonna say Polly's a jerk. I'm the fool. Zach, useless person.
See, we're missing because we need one where somebody is. Because you weren't worthless because you said a lot of worthwhile things to listeners who might be struggling with something, like opening their asshole.
I kind of think I'm the jerk this week because I also opened people's eyes even if they weren't asking to have their eyes open.
Truth.
Yeah, and I was a dick about that man's physical appearance, Adam Pearson. Shout out Adam Pearson.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you.
That's
are
what
the
I was
jerk.
trying.
You
I was
fucking
trying to
jerk.
talk about that. I was saying I was a jerk right off bat, and then
Well, then maybe
Batman.
I'm the
Right off.
fool. Polly's useless?
you're the fool for starting the podcast just exactly how we always wanted you to, without telling us you were doing it.
We need to have like a better way.
No, that was perfect. I never got nervous like usual.
I just had to
I
piss.
like it.
I literally was like right before we started.
You
we
have
go
to
pee.
piss 90% of the times we tell you we're gonna start anyway.
Air condition.
Well, it's
I'm
okay,
sorry,
and we let
repeat
you
that.
pee, and it's fine if you have to take one
No,
pee
but
break.
you're harboring thoughts about me peeing. When I just went to pee, you were probably like, "Here he's going to pee again." Does he
I'm
even
thinking
take this
about
seriously?
the pee coming out of your penis. I'm visualizing. I'm thinking. I'm imagining drinking. I'm thirsty now.
Yeah.
On
I'm
so
thinking
many
about
levels, I want to slap so many grandmother's titties.
I'm thinking about Laura Palmer. I'm thinking
Love
about the lady with the log. The log lady.
Thinking about.
I
think
know
of
you're
the
always
baby.
thinking about a lady with a log, but that's a different story for a
I'm
different
thinking about that
podcast.
bozo
Laura
cop
Palmer.
guy that fell in love with the pregnant lady that was pregnant from like a bozo businessman. Remember that guy?
I'm
I
thinking
don't
about the guy with
any
the
idea what
crazy
you're talking
hair,
Yeah.
and it's in black and white.
Think about David Bowie showing up in Fire Walk with Me and seeming like a very important character, only to disappear fucking 30 seconds after he
Oh,
shows
are y'all
up,
talking
and
about
then
David Lynch
he never
stuff?
comes back in the movie.
That's
Think
what-
about
I
a drive on a road called Mulholland Drive.
Yes, or a
Mulberry
lost
Lane.
highway.
Think about two women making out on a couch, very obviously acting,
Nicole Kidman.
and somehow still considered a good
Naomi
fucking
Watts.
movie, even though it's just people wanted to see their tits.
Here comes the jerk again. It's not.
Yes.
It's,
Oh,
it
there's
hasn't
the
come
jerk.
up.
Yeah, that's gonna make me the jerk.
That's
I'm gonna start,
appropriate.
you know,
Yeah.
rubbing.
Oh,
and
we doing what we
tugging.
learned?
Ripping and tearing.
Are we doing what we
No,
learned?
we don't do
yes,
that.
say
we
that.
are. This is
Don't
what we
say that
learned.
here. Oh, can I do me?
Yeah.
You can do you. If I can
Think-
do I.
I'm thinking about
do me too.
Detective. What's
I
his
learned this week. This week is all about loving yourself inside and out. You gotta love your inside and out. And if you love yourself, other people can love you too.
name? Yeah. I love
Okay.
you.
Well, I mean, that's obviously what I'm doing
It
wrong.
doesn't work when
so-
it doesn't work when I get real.
No, it
Like,
works.
I don't like seeing him be real.
It worked, and I was just saying it. That's obviously
Watch
what I'm
it.
doing wrong.
R.I.P. Laura Palmer. R.I.P.
I love
David
for
Lynch.
myself.
We love you.
Watch a different man. It might turn you into a different man. Didn't to me though.
Nah.
Maybe fuck yourself.
Maybe
Fuck yourself.
We love everything about being in a dream state and not
Okay,
being able to get
we're
out.
moving on from David Lynch here. Now, can you do what you learned this week? And it can be about David Lynch, I guess. Fine.
Okay, I learned that.
Get that cricket out of the studio.
I learned. What did I learn? I learned about.
I hate being retarded.
We can only use it on him because the only person who's like thinks about what he's gonna say. Zach can just blurt shit out.
Oh,
I just
man.
never learned from think about what you're gonna say before you say it. I never learned that lesson.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I learned that I love you guys, and we'll see you next week because.
Has it even been an hour? Has it been an hour? Because I'm not putting out. We're not putting another less than an hour pod out.
Alright,
Maybe
we're
fuck
at
yourself.
59 minutes, so let me just talk for
Oh,
40 more
I didn't
seconds.
I didn't even tell anybody.
Here we
Go on
go.
a
What'd
long
you
journey.
not tell anybody?
Down a long path. It's not going to be an easy journey. There's going to be a lot of thorns because not a lot of people go down this path. It's a hard path, so there's bushes just breaching the path. They're in the way, okay? And you're just like,
Breaching.
I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but you're just getting thorns. You got briars, bushes all over your legs and
Oh,
knees,
that's hot.
and then you finally get out of there, and you see a grandma in the distance, and you make
Don't
your
get
way
me
over to her.
salivating and fantasizing about
She
things.
goes, hey. As soon as she starts to say anything, you go, "Well,
You gay?"
bang!" You slap her titties as hard as you can.
Let's get ready.
She's not gonna feel it. And you took a long journey to get that slap, so you're gonna slap him hard. And then you're gonna be like, "Do you have any band-aids? Because you're gonna have so many fucking cuts from Briars on your legs. Briars, ice cream. Shout out Briars, sponsor
Yeah.
me.
Shout out Briars, shout out Twin Peaks, shout out David Lynch. We miss you, buddy.
Yes. Shout out to all those things.
I really put it all out there on the line today, guys.
That was a really good walkthrough. I really liked that.
And
Yes.
I don't think he liked it very much.
look
though.
forward to next week. We're gonna bring guests back this year in a big way. So who's it gonna be? Maybe Joe Rogan? Maybe Elon Musk?
I don't think any of us can do
Maybe
a Joe
Mark
Rogan.
Zuckerberg?
I mean,
You can do a Joe Rogan. Say a
I don't
joke.
think we can get him on this pod, is what I was trying to
Oh,
say.
I can get him. I can pull. I
Okay.
got strings.
Johnny can do it. Johnny
yeah,
can do it.
got strings I
Damn.
can pull. So
Fucking sick maniac.
All right, are we over now? Are we ending
It's
this?
I feel like my cool journey took at least a
That's
minute.
we should have.
Yeah.
We
All
should have
right.
ended.
Well,
on
don't
that
forget
cool
to like, share, and subscribe, and call us at 520-420-6668. Leave us a
journey. Nobody's
comment.
calling.
Don't slap
Oh,
the titties that hard.
slap
Don't do
your
that. That was-
grandma's titties up and
Don't actually hurt her.
write
Love
me
her.
an
Love your
email.
grandma. Love your
Don't hurt 'em.
grandparents.
Don't hurt him.
They're
And-
old and frail.
Give me a comment that says how much you like me and how much you want to see my wiener. Also, hit me up. Private message me if you want to play some Marvel Rivals. I need help getting into Grandmaster rank, please.
You gay?
What are you talking about? End the pot. You started it so abruptly. Now end it abruptly.
stinks.
Bye, everybody.
All right,
Go
bye,
watch
everyone.
Different Man.
You gay?
So,
See you next week, everyone. Thanks for watching.
That is one big pile of shit.
Goodbye.
I love you. Goodbye. Like, share, and subscribe.
See you next year.
That's appropriate.
We do not know how to end these things.
Just like turn the music down slowly and just let us say
Hit the end button.
goodbye, everybody. I hope you have a good week, and don't.
What?
What?
You just ended it so abruptly. Turn the music back on. We gotta try that again.
No.
Yes, dude, that was awful, dude. You gotta turn it down slowly.
Gradually. And then you say, don't, and then end it there. So people are like, what
See,
is
there we go. There we go.
Where's your fucking
That is
balls?
one big pile of shit.
That's appropriate.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye
I
for
love
real
you.
this time. Love you. Bye.
Clear your voice.
Bye.